Hey everybody. Oh man, and away we go. Kind of. Everybody, welcome. Friday night football on BFSN. That's right, Brothers Forge Sports Network. Here with Easy. Man, and I'm hurting a little bit here. I got my own work slash sports related injury here, but now I got some back pain. I might have a fractured rib, but you know what? We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this for you. We're gonna play some NFL 2K because that's what it's all about. So here we are. We have a couple games lined up. I know a good buddy of ours, Rolando, who stops by every week, has set up some good matches once again this week. I'm gonna turn on this so yeah, we have a pretty fun matchup. We got it sounded like it's going to be a real slugfest there in Miami between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Miami Dolphins in the thunderstorms and rain. And then we got a second matchup that I will be playing personally myself with my very favorite New Orleans Saints against. I'm gonna take a second look. I think it was the Green Bay Packers, right? I'll have to look, but I will be playing as the Saints in the Louisiana Dome. So we will be getting to that shortly. Yeah, we're going to start it off, like I said, with some fun, and then I like to jump in and play some and see how well I can do. Actually, I started just fixing it better last week, so I'm a little bit excited. Let's see what I can do. Nice cat up here. Man, nothing hurts like that. So for you wondering out there at home, it is one of the most excruciating, painful things I've ever gone through. But, hey, as long as I stand still and maybe don't get too excited, we can do this. I know it was pretty awesome for Fear the Forge coming up here in October. I have actually completed one of the feats I've always wanted to do in my lifetime. And it involves Friday the 13th, so look forward to some very classic epic stuff coming your way on there. But let's get this first game underway. I think you wanted to be in Miami. I almost wanted to. Wow, they are really rated well in this game. I knew that they came out pretty hot. I almost wanted to be them because I think they got Mark Brunell and some of those good teams, but I don't mind giving it a little rest and letting some of the other people play there. Wow, the Dolphins win there. They need to be home team. Throwbacks. There are not too many uniforms here. We'll just So I don't know if you've been, if you tune in, I know there's not that many people in right now. I started real late tonight. I didn't even think I was going to be able to do this. So sorry for you guys if you catch this late or something like that. I really wanted to be on the ball, but man, you know, lucky I'm here at all. As you know, we've been doing a lot of good streaming, and Mr. C is always doing some good new Madden simulations. He's doing a lot of the PlayStation 4 trophy guides, Platinum trophy guides and stuff still. I'm over here doing Top Shelf Tuesday, playing RPGs, and, you know, Friday Night Sports, which is fun. This is pretty much, it's going to probably be our last run of the 2K1 football. I do have a couple of, you know, a lot of the other 2K sports on DreamCast, which we wanted to get into. I think we're going to take a quick break next week and maybe just throw in some fun wrestling. We got some really fun GameCube games and stuff that we really wanted to play, so we're probably going to go that route next Friday. I will be continuing on Albert Odyssey on Tuesday, which I'm almost to the freaking end of that game, so we got one more play and then we got a great finale coming up, so you're going to want to come and check that out too. Hey, what's going on there? Mr. C is in the house. You ready for a little Friday night football? Man, we got a Miami game starting off. I did not know the Jaguars. They're rated like 92 overall this year. That's like that Brunel. They had all those guys. They had that great team, you know. I remember that. Picking up all the sports cards and stuff of that, like those years. They had some crazy players come out, and then everyone had to like give up their trades and stuff so that they could like build their team. So it just.
The Dolphins will start with the ball.
I want to say though, the Dolphins weren't looking too hot, so we'll see how that happens. Dude, I'm glad you're here. I actually made some really cool fantasy FanDuel picks. Oh, Mrs. White / Evil. Thank you for stopping in. Your smiling face makes me feel better. That helps. But yeah, it was really awesome. We made I made some really good picks. I was doing some FanDuel earlier, and I don't know. I feel like there's some big moves. There's a lot of people sitting this week. I don't know if you mentioned that earlier. I was trying to watch and pay attention, Mr. C, but dude, there's like a bunch of starting receivers. Like AJ Brown, I think, is out again, and I have like Chris Davis for a lot of stuff.
That will bring up third down.
MJ, did he play at this point? Did was he like the start? No, was he? I can't remember. No way. Do they have Brunel and MJD? I don't think so.
Barely gets it off. Only about a yard. Great tackle.
I'll tell you what, I am pretty excited to play. Play myself with the Saints. It's been a while since I played with this roster. I almost couldn't remember what team they had, which is kind of funny because in my Tech Mobile, I'm in a really random, right? Retro Gamers, of course. I'm in a lot of Facebook groups and all that stuff, but I'm in a Tecmo Super Bowl, very avid competition group. A lot of fun. That's where a lot of my high-end videos come from for that. But they actually, they challenged me to do, it's like a run with, like there was like 3 different teams, but one of them was the Saints, and I'm like, well, of course I'm going to pick the Saints. You know, Morton Anderson, all the guys. It's almost like a defensive challenge, but it's going to be fun. I think they might have somebody else. Fred Taylor. It's Fred Taylor. Absolutely, 100% it's Fred Taylor. I saw the name, but I mean, like, I know the first name because of that. I want to say they have a sweet receiver, though. I think their defense is, like, incredible. Yeah, I was a little bit, I had to really suck it up for that. Give the people what they want. I feel like The Rock, like the people's champion right now. I'm a little banged up. I had a wrap. She said I looked... What was it? I had like a wrap around me, like a sports injury. I looked like a real classic. But yeah, you know, I'm still pulling it together.
happy on this first drive of the game.
Honestly, maybe all the bright lights and stuff was a little intimidating at first. I'm feeling a little bit better. Moving in and getting around. Hopefully there's no, like, I'm not playing Jason, so maybe I won't jump through the roof and break my back again. So it's a funny story about how basically I had an injury that from work. I had been going through for a few days, and I was just getting to my vacation so I could come and make all this awesome stuff for you guys for like the next week. And sure and behold, I play an epic run on a game last night. I beat it, do like all my best stuff. It's like, world record status, 99 percentile. And I'm so excited. All I did was I just let out like a big cough, heard a big pop, and man, I went down. It was brutal. It was scary. Obbs was there. My eyes were rolling back in my head from the pain and stuff. Man, it was rough. We'll say fractured. I don't want to sound too tough. I don't think it's like broken. We're gonna go, pretty much diagnosis. I got some either ripped muscles or a small fracture in my lower rib. But yeah, what is it like? No pain, no gain, or something like that? Isn't that one of those things?
It's 3rd and 11.
Check on my mic. Oh, those look good. Mic volumes look good. Everything looks good. I'm actually probably not as excited in my voice as normal. I probably talk a little bit louder, but I'm almost like scared. Did he see it's like spin moving over and over? Gadsden, dude. It's like I remember some of these guys, but it's been so long since I've seen some of these Dolphins. It's crazy. Like, this might be around the era of, like, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Do you remember the football player, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the running back? That's, like... Well, I don't know. I almost feel bad. There's, like, a huge 7-foot amazing basketball player, Hall of Famer, and then there was, like, a mediocre, like, 5'8" running back. Man, you were talking earlier, Mr. C, about the Saints Green Bay game. You were talking about the Saints Green Bay game, and you know what? The Saints do have such an incredible defense. That linebacker's been stepping it up like crazy. Aaron Rodgers is going to have a lot of work cut out for him. Dude, that Gaskin guy is where it's at. Yeah, we were talking about that, how, like... Oh, it's even in, like, Varsity Blues. Is that Varsity Blues and stuff, I think, like that. But, like, those old players, like, they take those cortisone shots and stuff, and then they, like, ruin their careers, for their knee and their back and stuff. That's how I almost felt. I felt like I almost was like, I gotta shoot me up, coach, and get me in there and still get this done. Luckily, it's not too, like, intense. Yeah, it was real bad because a lot of people would do that, like, the MCL, ACL tears and stuff, and then they'd, like, pop them in the knee, and they'd get them back out there, and then it's, like, their cartilage would be so roughed up that they could, like, never play football again. And it's the worst to do that to somebody.
Barely gets it up. Jensen was the intended receiver, but the pass is off the mark and falls incomplete. Jay Fiedler had to give it up, Dan. The Barbarians were at the gate and would have KO'd him for a sack.
Hey, what's up, buddy? I almost thought I wouldn't make it, Rolando, but your encouragement got me through. No, but I got here. I'm here. I'm glad to put a couple games together. Not feeling super great, but it is what it is. The quarterback is... I don't even... Fielder, dude. Who is that? I mean, I know who it is, but it's like, gosh. What a rough year for the Dolphins.
And it's still 0-0.
I know, dude. You gotta pop them in there. I feel like I mean, it wasn't actually that, but I spent all day, like, just prepping for this. Man, actually, no, I think I did take my medicine. Worst thing in the world is literally trying not to clear my throat or cough. I cannot, like, that agonizing.
First down, Jaguars. The Jaguars have the ball.
Dude, I feel like Brunel should be.
Opportunity to take the lead. The score 0-0.
I remember Brunel was the hot shot. I was a a fanatic of card collecting, sports card collecting in the 90s, 80s, 90s as a kid. And I remember, I used to go to like the card conventions and stuff. And I remember going down there and buying all the packs of all the new players. And I remember getting like the Eddie George and the Mark Brunel were like those hot packs. Those were the guys.
Ball at the 18-yard line. Didn't even see me coming, did you, Mark?
I think they have some really cool players because the way that the expansion teams used to work back in the day was every other team I think had to like give them a player or some. It was like weird. Like other teams gave them players and then they also got like first round draft picks and stuff. So basically they had a chance to put together like good teams. This isn't one of the first teams that went really far as an expansion team. You remember like back in baseball, like the Florida Marlins or whatever. People were trying to dump people for salary cap, and they're like, well, here's like Rob Nin and Jeff Conine and all these guys. And the next thing you know, they're winning, World Series. Edgar Renteria. I'm actually dreading how bad the Saints are going to be. I feel like they don't have anybody. I feel it's like... I feel like this is the year where they went bad, and then they finally drafted like Juice McAllister and stuff in a couple of years, but I don't know. I'm curious. I know they lost a lot of people like around 96, so this is like the transitional era. Post Dan. Well, I think they had those really bad years. In fact, they were almost before the Lions did it. They were the team that was going to go 16-0, and then they won that last crazy game. The receiver caught some crazy pass. But it's been a while. I know. They're the original team that had Tannehill, right? So they brought in some people during the gosh, who were all those defensive players? Oh, Dan Marino. You know what you're talking about. Yeah, Dan Marino is actually my favorite quarterback of all time. I have made charts to battle my friends in high school about how much me and my family loved him. He was like the all-time passing leader, even though he didn't win the Super Bowl. He was just an all-around great quarterback. Maybe not the great field general winner as some people were, but that guy could throw the frickin' football, and I always loved that. But yeah, who is it? Taylor, like Justin Taylor, Zach Taunton? No, that's earlier. No, when they're like the people who invented that the one where you bring like linebackers up that are actually like defensive ends basically, and you just do like a 5-man blitz every time, and then it's like that newer defense. But they were one of the first people to do that. They did like the Tannehill, and then they had a pretty cool little defense and stuff. But I still don't think they were that good. They might have made like one playoff since Dan, but I'm going out on the limb now.
Excellent job holding on to the football. Once he had it, he had it.
Whoo-wee. Man.
The Jaguars.
I am excited though. We got a camera on the way. We got new equipment. We got lots of cool stuff. Everything's looking up for Brothers Forge. So you can't really complain there. Did they just stuff it? Oh, that was for a second.
Robert Jones penetrates and stops the offense.
Man, I thought I left this on
They didn't get past the line of scrimmage anyway. I think they might have even lost some, too. Yeah, that was a great read by
He's also from Ace Ventura.
Play down right from the snap. All at the 33.
Dan Marino and Ace Ventura. I mean, that's like a big role. Dan is a true actor. He can sell those isotoners.
The 25. 10. We have a penalty marker on the play. Let's get the call from the field.
Personal foul, clipping.
No way. I can't even believe they have clipping in this. They finally scored and they got a clipping call. What is this, the Saints game?
Number 28 on the offense.
The Jaguars are making it real easy on the defense. They commit the foul and just shoot themselves in the foot. All at the 48-yard line. Barely gets it off. Out at the 39. He runs out, and that will stop the clock.
So you running a big, you got any more of that gum?
I know the ball was
That's none of your business, and I beg you to stay out of my personal affairs.
and he makes the extra leap and grabs it. That was one of the finer catches we'll see today, Dan. It's all about having good hands and a great eye.
What would you know about pressure? Well, I have kissed a man.
3rd and 4. It's picked up. Out on the wing. Jeffries nails him after a couple of yards.
Yeah, do you remember McCardle?
Taking the lead with a field goal. And Dan, I'll bet you first dibs at the post-game buffet that they'll take that
Is the
shot.
offense staying out there?
Coming from you, that is a big bet. Yeah, I know.
2-minute warning.
We've reached the 2-minute warning.
Pretty exciting little game here.
A scoreless game.
We were talking about earlier, though, about that. What do you know about Ray Finkel? We need to get that, the new computer equipment. I think that would be great. Get some new programs, and Brothers Forge will be bringing you the real.
Into the second quarter.
Yeah! I don't think you're allowed to do GIFs in these, like, chats or something like that. Maybe they don't want you, GIFing it up. Dude, Ray Finkel just shanked that. Oh, no, he made it.
Mike Hollis puts it through the uprights for 3 points. It's all about concentration, Dan. And consistency. That's what makes a great kicker. The Jaguars put the first points of the game on the board.
I hope I can compete with this game.
0. Hollis lines up for the kickoff.
I know last time that I did the sim, the game was a lot more boring than my game. I actually played pretty well, but this game's looking pretty hot.
It in the end zone. Makes the tackle on the return. The Dolphins better find something that works on this possession. So far, neither passing nor running.
I miss seeing that Dan Marino. There's what's that one really awesome?
The Dolphins will start this drive just shy of the 20.
Yeah, I know. I don't know if it's like a certain thing or someone has to buy them or we have to buy them, but yeah, we can like introduce or get stickers or like there's something we can do to add some stuff to the audience that they can like throw out there, but I think it's something more that we pick.
Tony Brackens should
Or
have
maybe
known
they
better
pick,
than
I
to
don't know.
do that. Any ref worth his salt's going to throw the flag for encroachment. Ball at the 24-yard.
But we really need that like 96 or 98 like NFL Blitz because I think it's like the last year that has Dan Marino and you can still it's like such a fun game because a little thing you may not know if you look up the statistics of Dan Marino, there's a lot of things he did amazing and one of them was avoiding the sack. That guy averaged like less than getting sacked 5 times a year. Or something crazy like that. Like, he did not get sacked. He was a tough guy. He could get out of it. He could make the throws. Like I said, he didn't get that Super Bowl. But, man, you play him in, like, a blitz game, I think he can, like, straight arm people and still throw it, like, 100 yards. It's crazy.
Somebody screwed up big time on that play. That ball was totally.
Dude, turn it on.
I don't think they were clicking on that play at all. Oh yeah, and they're lucky the defense didn't pick up on the error and go.
You don't have to say it twice to turn me on.
The 19-yard line. Incomplete.
Oh.
They've missed their target these past 2 plays.
Only thing I'm a little worried about is I don't think I have a running back with the Saints in my game, so I relied heavily on Eddie George's running last time, but I feel like I'm going to actually have to, like, throw the ball. I think that I have Joe Horn, but I'm not sure. I thought he was like a 99 or 2000 player, but...
Good punt here. Barrow has it. 45. Makes the stop on the return.
The Jaguars definitely wants to make something happen on this possession. They gave it away last time, and
I guess it is raining. I was going to say, I thought I really turned up like the rain and the stuff on here, but it doesn't look too like... I know Rolando wanted those thunderstorms. I should have really brought him. I kind of laughed because he's like, yeah, there's like thunderstorms. And I'm like, last time there was a thunderstorm, you weren't even allowed to play. The Bills game got canceled for like a half an hour. Who is Ray Finkel? And Ace Ventura. Ray Finkel is the fictional kicker that causes all the problems. He's like the bad guy, but they set up an incredible like backline story for him. He's like a kicker gone rogue, and he like kidnaps them all and stuff like that. But it's just a real classic. I mean, people will use that. I still am in like Facebook groups, and they're like, they put his picture up there like best kicker of all time, and it's like, you know, most people don't even know who he is, but.
Peter, tremendous pickup through the air.
Great call. Let's see what they do for an encore.
He's the, what was he? The something mule. The Texas Mule.
1 minute, 17 seconds to go.
They gave the Dolphin his jersey, taught him to kick a field goal. Finkel took it personally.
Walker hammers them after a couple of yards. The Jaguars stop the clock and use their second timeout.
Man, the one thing that drives me crazy about these sims, unlike you know, the Madden sims just work out so well. These ones, the clock is like, it's insane. You can turn like 2 minutes into like 20 frickin' minutes or something on here. It's rough.
Bowens takes the hit and takes him down after a handful of yards. The Jaguars call timeout and stop the clock. That was their last timeout. Ball on the 6.
Oh yeah, who did he want me to play?
Dodges a defender. He's hit, but manages to just convert the third and short. Nice play for the first down. Spikes this one and stops the clock.
Yeah, it's like rough in these. It makes like these ones aren't as bad because I think they let a little of the clock run down. But when you're like I played like that human game, it was rough, man. I feel like it took like an hour to play a 5-minute like quartered game. That's why when I do like the actual play, I'm only gonna play like 3 minutes. You know, I don't got it in me tonight. I gotta remember. Do you remember who I'm supposed to play as the Saints? I keep having the Green Bay in my head, but I don't think that's it. I think it's like the Cowboys. No. Not Tennessee.
Taylor freezes in for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's nice when you can jog it in relatively easy like that.
It's about right. The Jaguars were a lot better. I know, it was set in our... It was in... No, it was the same one. He said the same one in my stream, and then he said the weather for the same games in your stream earlier, but I can't remember what the second team was for some reason.
Backs on the extra point. The Jaguars are in control, but it's far from over. They're now leading to the tune of 10-0.
Guess I could look.
kick this one away. He really connected on
It was New Orleans, Green Bay. It's the weekend. It's the matchup this weekend, basically.
In the end zone. Kelly down
All right,
in
so
the
I'm
end
going
zone.
back at Favre. Great, I have to play Favre.
27 seconds.
Favre. Favre is probably going to slice and dice me.
Throws left. Nickerson takes the tackle.
No, dude, you do just what you need to, man.
Caught it to
No
42,
way!
a 40,
Oh man, that's gonna hurt my back. That's such a big play.
the 10. No one
Are you kidding me? Last second touchdown?
Tony Martin gets the touchdown there, turning a good start.
Dude, I think that's the. That might be the Martin who used to be on New Hero. Dude, what a way to end the half.
Murray lines up for the point after.
Somebody get over there! Get over there!
So did you do? Did you pick a an overall lineup where you pick out of all the teams?
Offside.
I was just curious of who you picked for your quarterback. I think it excludes the night games. It just does like the morning and afternoon.
Why aren't they accepting the penalty?
But there were some good. I don't know. I had some good lineups. I was pretty stoked. I like how that. What'd you say? The Minshaw Miracle, I think, is running out of miracle there.
Is back to kick it away. Got his leg behind this one.
Well, that's what I was happy about. Like I said, we wanted to hardwire and get all that stuff plugged in. This game looks incredible for the time period. This is what it was made in 2000.
Have really got their opponent's
Man,
number
this
when
is a
it comes to the
20-year-old
passing
game.
Some might suggest
And
they balance their attack with a few runs.
I mean, obviously the new Maddens and stuff are lifelike, but like that's pretty good. The crowd looks incredible. I'll actually say the background. There's like a lot of good stuff going on.
Throws middle. Sertain makes the hit.
I was bummed there is no
First half. The
like halftime show or anything. Yeah. Yeah, I was wondering who you picked for your quarterback because I know the what was it, like Saints and Green Bay play, like there's a bunch of quarterbacks you couldn't pick because of the night game and the Monday game, so I was like, oh man. And I ended up having some pretty fun lineups, I think. I actually went down and drafted a bunch of guys, and like, I don't know, it's cool. I'm excited. I'm excited for the weekend. Good times.
This is a nice kick. Barlow fields it in the end zone. Stops the return man in his tracks and makes the tackle.
The Jaguars are passing well.
Yeah, I thought Jacksonville was going to run away with it.
This drive. If it ain't broke, man, why fix it?
It's 1st and 10.
What? You like you still like the Minshew over the Fitz magic? Dude. Fitz? Doesn't he have some sort of crazy I think he has some sort of crazy stat. I picked Josh Allen a lot. I think I threw some Russell Wilson in there. I think I threw
And he needed every ounce of power he could get. It's now 2nd and 6.
someone from a lower team. I picked a lot of lower players, and then I picked a bunch of like super high-end players. It was like a really fun lineup. Like I picked like an average quarterback and average running backs, and then I think I literally picked the 3 top receivers, like 2 top receivers, the top tight end, and then just like some other guys. But there is a defensive lineup that offers if any defensive team scores a touchdown or returns a kick to win the game, you get the bonus bucks.
3rd and 18.
I'm actually surprised at how many penalties there is.
Spirals at middle. He's brought down, and yes, he will. He's just...
Yeah, I know. I kept really wanting. I've been a fan of Jacksonville for a while, man. I wanted them to do good, even when they got
recognizing the blitz and picking up the rush.
Yeah, once the rush is picked up, big plays.
It wasn't Gabbert. Who was the guy who just was the quarterback before
Ball at the 35-yard line.
Bortles? Blake Bortles. Man, dude, when they had all those receivers and they had some like defense. They had Blake Bortles, dude. I thought they were gonna do it. I don't even think Blake Bortles is in the NFL anymore, is he?
On the right side, Taylor lays a wicked hit on him just past the line of scrimmage.
I'm glad it's well, it's actually not supposed to be a cool night. It's kind of like a warm weekend, but the lights aren't cooking me as much as they were at like 6 in the afternoon. Or, whatever, 5. Or no, I guess I did it early last time, like 3. That's why. It's like the hottest part of the day. What is a walk-off DD? What is it? A DTD? I know what a DDT is.
He wouldn't have gotten anywhere without that move.
Oh, what? Bortles and Blaine Gabbert? But see, Blaine Gabbert's still playing. Didn't you just say Blaine Gabbert's like getting put in or something? Or he's like the backup? I think Bortles was like... Dude, honestly, he might have went and done something really weird, like became a priest or something. Like, there's like a guy that did that recently. He's like, football is not where it's at.
The Dolphins dashes their hopes for a first down. They picked up a few yards, but not nearly enough to move those chains.
Barker lines up, and this will be his 3rd punt of the game.
Right, so these games take a little bit of time there.
It's away.
Ah.
The Dolphins
I got look at El Dogre sending me his favorite belts right now of all time. Spoiler alert: John Cena's spinner belt made the top 5.
The Dolphins are on the field. A nice target there, opening drive of this half.
I'm surprised you didn't say the Hogan, the NWO belt. To be honest, but he's got that. Man, I wish I wasn't all laid up. I got so much. I got a lot of stuff to do, a lot of projects, but
A gain of 1.
I promise to you guys I will get there. Wow, how was that?
Ball at the 20-yard line.
Down to nowhere, baby. Yeah.
That sounded like a hurricane.
Here they come. They pick it up. Throws middle. McDuffie was the intended receiver. Incomplete pass.
Jay Fiedler really took a
Jay Fiedler. Didn't he briefly play for the Broncos or something? Like, I feel like that guy actually played way too long for me not even like remembering that he was a quarterback. Move this a little bit closer. Fumble! I know. Easy fumbles. It was a fumble-rooski for sure. Dude, these guys are doing all this precision passing. I felt like I'm not going to be able to do that.
First and 10.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you might be right on that. I just remember him like going deep and like maybe coming in on one of those maybe he was still a backup during like the early Jay Cutler injuries, or who I can't remember who their quarterback was. What, Jay Cutler? Nah, he's not that old.
Ball at the 49-yard line.
Man, we're older than I think, man. I can't believe this game's 20 years old.
Somebody get over there.
Pass is no good.
The Bears are another team, man. I can't believe. I feel like they haven't been good in like since like the '85 Bears. No, I guess that Urlacher team and stuff. They had an okay. Maybe not. Maybe he was just super good. Yeah, man. Thanks for popping by. Like I said, this game's probably got what? Man, these quarters are longer than I thought. So maybe another 10 minutes for the fourth quarter or something like that, and then I'm gonna play a much shorter game. So, you know, come and check her out. Yeah, a lot of the Dreamcast games, man. And thanks for dropping by there, John. Yeah, the Dreamcast games were excellent. I feel the processing, the 128-bit processor and the gigabyte discs and stuff just allowed them to do a little bit extra than some of the 64-bit counterparts. And it really does show. I feel like the system just had such a short life and did not get the credit it deserved. Plus, it was such a great 4-player game. We could actually play this, I believe, like 4 players in the same team, or at least 2-on-2, you know? It's like that early, you can like throw it to receivers and all that fun stuff. So I remember playing the basketball version, all 4 people were on the same team, so, you know, one of those great party games.
The Jaguars currently enjoying a slight advantage, but it's anybody's game. 10-7.
Yeah, that first half I thought Jacksonville would walk away with it, but that Jay Fiedler.
Makes the tackle after several yards on the play.
Elvis Whitted shagged that one without too much sweat.
You know, receivers sometimes
We're going to have a foggy New Orleans Green Bay game coming up right after this. I'll be playing as the Saints, human user there. We're playing a lot shorter quarters, like 3 minutes or something, but just doing another fun. These are some fan pick simulations. Like I said, this is probably one of our last weeks for the 2K1, but don't be discouraged. If you want to get a lineup in there, I'm going to be playing 2K2, football, we've got the other sports, we've got some just other great football games. So, you know, continue to throw out those suggestions. We're actually going to be playing a couple of fun wrestling games next Friday, so I'm very excited about that. I believe on the GameCube I've got some pretty cool stuff, so. Did I miss a TD, or are they just kicking a field goal?
It's away.
Miami scored, dude. They're winning. I was not expecting this. I think the Jaguars are rated a 92 in this, and the Dolphins were like an 83. So we'll see if Brunel has a fourth quarter comeback in.
Fields with fair catch. Comes in and makes the tackle on the return.
I know I got a much comfier chair over here, but my jerk cat, who likes to get on camera, you've seen him, Mr. Orange. He likes to hog that stuff, and if I wake him up now, he might be a jerk about it, so I guess it is what it is. He's only out 4 plays with a twisted knee. That guy is a tough SOB right there. That's like, what is it, Stone Cold?
Ball on the 20.
I know I was a little bummed. I was hoping to start earlier as normal. We usually try to do our Friday night BFSN somewhere between that 6 and 7 mark Pacific time. Got a little bit late. It was more of that 7:45. But, you know, we're here. We're going through. We've been playing this. We're going to do one more fun user game after this. So, you know, it's still a good time. So all you guys dropping in and hanging out, thanks for sticking it out with us and putting up with old injured Easy here. I'll be honest though, I feel a little tough. I feel like I'm not even playing right now, but I'm playing through the pain, as it were, to do this.
Nothing fancy about that little run, but it gave his team the first, and that is all that matters.
I'll be honest, this probably wouldn't be such a bad hindrance, but I do have actually like some asthma and breathing problems already, so that's just having some difficulty.
Okay, this stat here is where you can see how well he protects the ball. No fumbles equals great protection. You can't coach that.
Right back in the day when each team only had one solid running back, like every team in the NFL has like almost at least two. Maybe except for like Derrick Henry. I don't know, a couple other guys, but it's like you almost don't even know who to pick as a running back anymore. Dude, Brunell needs that touchdown too. No field goal's gonna win this.
You got to get to the quarterback quicker than that.
Yep, the O-line saw the blitz coming a mile away, and they were more than ready for it.
You're right, Dan, and that allowed time to make the completion.
1st and 10.
Oh yeah, that was crucial. Once again, I just got to apologize. It was actually a very, very fun. I really enjoyed the last Tuesday, Top Shelf Tuesday stream we had, but I had to kind of do it out of the ordinary because of some stuff that was going on, and I didn't get to hardwire it. And I ended up watching it afterwards, and I know it was only about hardwire were about that 30 frames per second, but it was only like 18 frames, and it was like, I don't know, you can totally tell if anyone checked that out, so do apologize. It was still a lot of fun, everyone that came by, we had a great time, but definitely will be upping our game this Tuesday, making sure everything's set up correctly, and bringing you that quality that you want from us. I wish Mr. C was here. I'd be taking bets if he thinks Brunell is going to do it or not. I'm a bet. I like to bet. I'm a betting guy. FanDuel all the way. Right? But it's like, hashtag no pain.
The Jaguars stop the clock and use their second timeout.
It's the streamer's life for me. Which is kind of funny because actually we've been diving into a lot of other content too. We like to, make a lot of videos, so. Streaming has kind of been a new thing. It was something we dabbled with a little bit, and we really, really enjoyed it. And we just didn't have the right equipment, didn't have the right time, and we kind of fixed all that. And now it's almost just becoming like a regular thing. Like I went from 1 day a week, now I'm basically doing 2 days a week. I've already even talked about throwing in another bi-weekly stream or something, but it's just too much fun to get out here. With new stuff, play with equipment, have a good time. Like I said, it kind of forces you, if you pick a schedule of stuff to play, it kind of forces you to play stuff you may not have played that day. So you got to level up.
His numbers have been just fantastic.
All at the 47-yard line. It's picked up. Barely gets it off.
No way! Dude, they're inching down there. This is going to be a good finish. I tell you what, though, after my quick game, I'm going to be out of here so fast, and I'm, like, probably hitting the bed. Putting on that movie, putting on that TV, and putting on that ice pack. I actually am going to feel like I played a game here.
Take a look at this number here. He's really making his quarterback look good because he had significant...
Is that guy's name Karen?
Every single catch.
He's a real Karen.
Timeout and stop the clock. That was their last timeout. The Jaguars are putting a good drive together. First down.
Oh, you loser!
Was the intended receiver incomplete?
Mark Brunell felt the heat in that one. You got to give the defense some props, baby. Nice pressure.
If you can
There you go, see? You wanted to see me, want to see if I was really hurting? Man, I'll tell you what, when you got that kind of pain, there's nothing that hurts more than those simple things in life. I feel like nowadays that would have been a PI.
Mark Brunell threw that pass into the wrong part of the zone defense, Dan. Two defenders closed pretty quickly there.
Well, at least he didn't lose the shirt and get picked off
Oh,
by the
no,
defender.
Saints time.
Maybe he thought it was worth taking the chance. Still, if I see a zone get that crowded, I'll write it off and look elsewhere.
Right, if you are a FanDueler or a Yahoo fantasy player, any of that, if you ever see this Saint gonna be easy, you found me, and I'm out to get you with my picks. It is not a previously played computer game. It's actually being played live right now. It's like a computer simulation where there's like no users, so it's just the computer versus computer AI dueling it out. Usually we like to do one of those to let people just watch some gameplay, get a feel for it, give me a break. You'll see the difference because I'll be playing the next one and I'll either be good or bad, so we'll find out quick.
The Dolphins are in the driver's seat with the lead and the ball. All manage the clock.
Are they out of timeouts?
Is history.
Dude, there you go. The Miami Dolphins have put this one away. I'm going to go grab me another soda. Let this game finish out. And then we're going to be playing the Saints, well, the Green Bay Packers at New Orleans here right after this. It's going to be a foggy game in Louisiana. I can't believe Jay Fiedler just did this. All right, I'll be back in the flat.
Takes a knee.
Third down, 14 yards to go.
Look at that, just in time.
And that's the end of the game. The Dolphins win the game 14-10.
Man, those Miami Dolphins, dude. That was for me. I feel like those Dolphins pulled that out for me.
And all the crew, I'd like to thank you for joining us.
Brunell tried, he just could not get that TD. How do I switch teams? Oh. Fiedler put him down. I feel like the teams do not rush very good in this. Alright, well that is enough of that. Let's get out of here. Let's get to the game we've been waiting for. Holy moly, the Saints are bad. Just how I want it. Right there in the Louisiana Superdome. It's the Superdome. I guess there can't be any weather, right? We'll make it foggy just in case. I don't even know if that'll work. Alright, we're going to take this down because, you know, I'm not that great at the game. My favorite player in this game would actually be interesting because it's been a minute. I've seen some really quality players. I can't remember everyone from this era, so I'm a little confused. Like, did people just retire, or you know? But I would have to say I know Eddie George is in the game. I played with him. He's on the Tennessee Titans, which is like El Dogre, you know, a friend here of the Forge. It's his favorite team, and I was kind of excited that that guy was in the game. That guy was a big stud. I believe it has the greatest show on turf with Kurt Warner and Marshall Faulk. Marshall Faulk was like my bee's knees player. I was a huge Barry Sanders fan, and then like Marshall Faulk was my next running back when he started coming in and playing for the Colts and stuff. So have to be well. And then you can't forget Brett Favre, who we're playing right now. You know, that guy is a stud. I always remember him from Something About Mary at the very end there. Like, come on, how studly is Brett Favre? The Louisiana Superdome. I know, where's Mr. C at? Psst. It's our old The Simpsons joke when Homer cracks a beer and then says, "Psst, I love you." That's how you get away with opening your beers, I guess.
Full force and full contact. It's the NFL preseason. I'm Dan Stevens along with Peter O'Keefe. Peter.
All right, I don't know who my team is, so let's get throw crazy.
Interested in seeing is Jake Reed. This seasoned veteran has showed that he still has some good years left in him with his downfield speed and catching ability. Usually a part of the vertical game, Jake can also surprise and
I swear that I thought they almost said Drew Brees.
Patterns for touchdowns.
The Packers are coming to face them. Who do we watch on their team?
I'm going to be watching Antonio Freeman.
Antonio Freeman, dude, that guy I swear was just playing like a couple years ago.
Hands will grab anything in the air, which a quarterback loves. He's always been a go-to receiver in my book.
All right. Dude, they have Darren Sharper and like Tim Harris still. I feel like I'm in a lot of trouble.
The Packers elect to receive the kickoff.
This is gonna put my my fantasy name to the test because this ain't gonna be easy for sure. I don't know if it's this controller or if maybe that's the wind. Because if you don't kick it right away, like it'll move. It'll move on you.
Mitchell catches it in the end zone. Comes in and makes the tackle on the return.
The Saints want to apply pressure early on and establish the tempo of the game. If they can do that on this opening drive, they have a much better shot at controlling this game.
The Packers are on the field and they're ready to start the first drive of the game.
Nice.
The pass is incomplete.
Yeah, I do not think that I have a very quality team.
That one, you got to give the defense its props, baby. Nice pressure.
If you can spook the quarterback into throwing early, that's almost as good as bringing him down to the turf yourself.
Almost, but I'll bet they missed the satisfying thought of Ricky Boy.
He brings it in and is brought down right away, but he's past the marker, first down.
Brett Favre managed to get rid of that pass, even with the blitz coming.
He waited until the very last second to get that
Right?
ball.
You think they would run it
There wasn't more
eventually,
than a
but
second to throw it, Dan. Any longer back there, and it would have been a sack instead of a completion.
It's first and 10. Pitches.
nice.
Fields runs him down and makes the tackle.
Atomic blitz to his face.
Mark Fields penetrates the offensive attack and manages to beat it backwards. Great play.
Well, that was a coordinated assault by the entire defense that allowed that play to happen. You don't move an entire offense back that much on your own.
True, but he really spearheaded the whole effort and deserves top billing.
24.
Get him!
Here comes the blitz.
Oh! What's up, Rolando? Just trying to play Favre here at his own game. Just started our second matchup. Actually, the Dolphins ended up winning the Jaguars, which was really impressive. But we're getting into my game now. Let's see if I can do some Saints. Yes. My body's holding up a little bit better. I'm hurting a little bit, but what are you kidding me? Anyways, yeah, I'm hurting a little bit, but definitely going to be able to get through this. Oh, good, it was them. I thought I saw some holding, to be honest.
Incomplete pass.
Bidwell comes in and will punt for the first time this game.
I forgot I went to change the weather for the Saints game, but they play in a dome, so it didn't really matter.
Morton has it. The 30, 45. Morton runs out of bounds at the end of the return.
All right, here we go.
Have their shot at it now, and they would love to put the first points up on the board. It's nice to get the lead and be in control from the beginning of the game.
The Saints are on the field, and we'll see if they can put some points on the board.
No freaking way, dude. I think that's Ricky Williams, right?
Pitches it. There's space wide left.
I'm pretty sure, right? Ricky Williams, like his rookie year, he gets
Ricky Williams got some
traded away for a bunch of stuff, and they draft Deuce McAllister, man. That is all good. There's Joe Horn, man.
Tosses middle. Incomplete pass.
Pass is incomplete.
not exactly the finest hour for anybody on that play. That pass was horribly off course.
Yeah, I think that's a classic case of two guys working off different pages in the playbook. Nobody knew what was going on. Williams with the catch. Parker with the stop after several yards on the play.
4 yards on the
Third down coming up.
third down. 6 yards to go.
It's now 3rd and 6. Barely gets it off. Incomplete. They've missed their target these past 2 plays.
The Saints have had
Man,
no
I'm so
luck
bad at
with
kicking
passing
field goals. I don't know if I
game
can kick this.
Absolutely zero. Those passes look rushed.
Yeah, and the receivers seem to be in no hurry to catch him either. They better get on the same page.
Ryan lines up for the first quarter lead.
Oh, I had the distance. Ah, I missed it.
Doug Bryan missed that one, but
Reminds me of my last game. I think I missed the opening.
It's tough to make ones from that far out. Everything has to be perfect. 1st and 10.
I wish I could remember who the defensive players were.
Makes sure he doesn't get far and tackles him right past the line of scrimmage.
Dorsey Levens probably would have been stopped dead if he hadn't lowered that shoulder and charged.
Definitely. I don't think he had much room.
Throw me that pick, Brett.
He needed every ounce of power he could get. 2nd and 8.
Oh,
No one in front of him. Out to the sideline. The 25. Huge play tacking on the extra yards after that nifty catch. First
I tried to Madden it so hard there. Like, I thought that he would do, like, the extended jump-up pick animation, and he did not.
First down. 10 yards to go.
Oh, now I'm in trouble.
Kelly takes him down after a handful of yards.
Corey Bradford made
Really need one of those, like, big
that one dropped over his shoulder and he was able to
interceptions or something.
snag it without breaking stride.
I wish I don't know very many audibles and stuff. I'm sure there's some, but it's not like the new Madden where you have to audible, like, every single play, every single thing you do. Audible, 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 audible. Or else.
Down on the play. Let's get the call.
Is that a false start? Yeah, baby. I am actually impressed at how many penalties this game has. Because it seems like there was a really strong era where there were like no penalties, and in the games today we've had like several penalties across the board: holdings, clippings, roughing. We've had all sorts of stuff. Get it!
Ball is juggled, but then dropped incomplete.
Brett Favre threw that pass into the wrong part of the zone defense, Dan. Two defenders closed pretty quickly there.
Well, at least he didn't lose the shirt and get picked off by the defender.
True, and maybe he thought it was worth taking the chance. Still, I see your zone get that crowded. To write it off and look elsewhere.
Oh, frickin' Brett.
Bill Schrader makes the catch on a nice touchdown pass.
When you're that close to the goal line,
I don't want to see
run
it.
in can't. Well, it's got to be very strong.
Yeah, but the quarterback saw an open man and clearly made the right call there. Good play.
Longwell will line up for the point after. It's away. Longwell adds the extra point. The Packers strike first in the game, 7-0.
I could complete a frickin' pass.
Longwell lines up, signals, and we're ready for the kickoff. Nice kickoff. Morton gets it deep. Will make the tackle on the return.
23-yard return.
All right.
The Saints have the ball and will start this drive at the 29-yard line. Open field wide left.
Come on, Ricky running Williams.
And that will stop the clock. A gain of 7.
Second down.
Ball at the 34-yard line.
Oh, come on.
Escapes out of the backfield. A 45. Oh my! That was a gorgeous run in the first down.
Ricky Williams covered a lot of ground on that play, getting what he needed for the first down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. The Packers currently enjoying a slight advantage, but it's anybody's game. 7-0.
Look over there, look over there. It's your man, he's yours. Why not right? Why not right?
Come on, Horn. Dude, Joe Horn, baby.
He's out of bounds, and that'll stop the clock, but they've got their first down.
Gosh, it's kind of funny. Is my quarterback Jeff Blake? Is that who that is? Man.
Made the tough catch.
Peter, tremendous pickup through the air.
Great call. Let's
That's like when the Buccaneers draft that King guy or whatever. That's how I feel that era is.
It's first
Off tackle.
room on the left side. Beautiful run around the outside.
I can't believe they didn't give that.
Ricky Williams really had a nice, solid run on that play.
Yeah, he had a ways to go for the first down marker, but seemed to get there pretty easily.
I love it. No must. no
Dude,
fuss.
Ricky Williams is
First down.
awesome,
You can't
man.
coach that.
Let's see if they
He was one of the coolest backs ever. If you guys don't really.
on the plate. Let's see what it is.
Oh, come on. If you guys don't remember him, he was one of those cool, really physical, just amazing guys. And he ended up, he didn't agree, or some of the people didn't agree with how he liked to play, and he ended up taking
Attention on that line.
a couple, like a year, multiple years off, and then he came back, played for the Dolphins, actually did some amazing stuff. So just a really cool player. Oh, Ricky! That's Ricky running right there. Now by the time I get to 2K2, I'll have to up my settings.
Ryan lines up for the point after.
Yo, yo, get him, get him, get him, get him.
Let's go ahead and tie that right up.
Ryan lines up for the kickoff. The kick is up.
I almost thought I kicked it out of bounds.
Mitchell catches it. Gideon takes the stop on the return.
The Packers got a lot of bang for its buck on the return. Impressive performance. Let's see if they
All right, Brett, you ain't getting no two-minute drill on me.
Barely gets it off. Mitchell doesn't let him get far and makes the tackle. Gain of 1. Ball at the 27-yard line.
Right side left. Go!
Oh.
Penalty marker on the play. Let's get the call from the field.
Encroachment. Number 99.
So this is one of the games that has a button that jumps off sides to try to jump the snap. So
Norman Hand got a little too close for comfort.
Don't do that.
The ref was right to call the encroachment penalty.
Second and 4.
Set. Blue. 45.
Just gets it off. Incomplete pass.
Brett Favre must have seen there were 3 guys in that zone. Why throw there?
Well, a little mental lapse that could have easily.
I want that ball back, dude. I think I could do some damage in a minute.
Right. 31.
Ah, Brett.
Down, but he manages to pick up the first down. Nice play.
Brett knows how to do it.
Corey Bradford made a great catch there, Dan. That ball found its mark perfectly, with the runner just having to cock his head sideways and catch it.
He didn't have to work hard for that one. 47 seconds to go.
Right.
Takes the tackle after several yards on the
I was gonna say, what are they giving up?
The Packers take their first time out and stop the clock. 37 seconds to go.
4 yards to go.
Go!
Timeout on the field.
Right. 31.
Hammers them after a couple of yards. The Packers stop the clock and use their second timeout.
This ball back.
32 seconds left.
Bringing the heat. I
Everybody, 40.
brought the heat to the wrong spot.
Play, first down. The Packers call timeout and stop the clock. That was their last timeout. 24 seconds on the game clock. Pitches it.
Beat him up.
Tackle just past the line of scrimmage. Nice play. A gain of 1. Seconds on the game clock. Here they come.
What you gonna do, Brett?
He spikes it and stops the clock.
3rd down. 9 yards to go.
Defense select the play. Oh, okay. I say it's like one of those games where you don't. I'm like, I don't know what they're gonna come out and.
And put his team on top with this kick here in the second quarter.
I think this is actually before the era of icing as well. He missed it. What a loser!
He missed it. Wide right.
Ryan Longwell didn't connect on that one.
As a kicker, there's some intense pressure.
Well, you know I'm going deep to Joe
they
Horn.
expect you to make every one.
And most of the time they do. This is a tough one.
Run shotgun. Just gets it off. Incomplete.
Jeff Blake got that one off just in the nick of time, Dan. I think he was looking at getting sacked for sure. He gotten it away.
Smart play to get rid of the ball when he needed to. 4 on the game clock. Gets it off.
Nice! I got it though.
In traffic. Yeah, touching reeled that one in for big yardage. First down. It's the end of the first half.
That potentially could have got me a field goal.
7-7.
All right, let's get that ball back.
Meet new friends and meet the NFL
Nice. It's about to. It's a pretty good time for my the BFSN. You're joining us here, Brothers Forge Gaming, Easy, Brothers Forge Sports Network, trying to bring that sports feel, wrestling, all that good stuff to the fans.
Stops the return man in his tracks and makes the tackle. Ball at the 23-yard line.
You know I'm relying on this Ricky. Ricky. Running. Williams.
The difference in the game is right here. He's just lighting it up. And the defense is going to have to try and find
Dude, Dorsey
something to
Levens.
stop it.
They like the draw play. Catch him off guard. I remember these plays used to really work in some of the early Maddens and stuff. Hey, it worked for 10 there.
You can't coach that. When a running back is in sync with his line like that, he can be unstoppable.
Yeah, the line is really punching some holes for him. All he has to do is pick which one and go for it. It's 1st and 10.
I wonder if that's Tyrone Wheatley.
With the play action. Caught sideline. 45.
Cameron Cleveland made a great run after the catch to get the first down.
Peter, he made the most of that pass and really tacked on the yard.
Great running.
Ball on the 39.
Oh,
Goes out of the backfield. 40. 25.
Ricky.
Easily slices through the defense. First down.
Ricky is too good.
The Saints have put forth an offensive strategy that I'm loving right now.
Yeah, I see what you mean. They're scoring big plays, both running and passing, putting together a balanced drive.
And that keeps the defense guessing.
The Saints are putting a good drive together. First down.
He's yours. Double, double, wide left. Straight back. Double, double, wide left.
Pitches it. Nice flip. Gets penetration and makes a nice tackle in the backfield.
Shut me up there.
Leroy Butler stepped up from the secondary and kept them from getting anything going.
Well, that kind of solid coverage really hamstrung the offense. They had no shot at forward progress. Ball on the 21.
Top right. Yeah. Somebody get over there.
It's
Joe Horn, baby. You got it, cover.
Ryan will line up for the point after. It's up. Ryan. The Saints stretch the lead, but are still within a single score. 14-7. Ryan sets up and will kick it away. This will send them deep. Mitchell fields it in the end zone. Makes the tackle on the return.
How funny, this is one of the games where if you, like, until the screen turns around, like I was trying to run down, but I ran all the way back with my kicker.
Something out of this drive.
So you do have to remember that.
The Packers take the field for the first time this half, and we'll see how they respond to that last touchdown.
Look over there.
Stops that play after
You got
only
nothing,
about
Fabre.
Great tackle. A gain of 2.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Ball at the 19-yard line.
Right. Go. Set. Round.
job of one thing here. Picking up the blitz and giving the quarterback extra time.
Peter, you're right. Give credit to the O-line for a nice read on the blitz.
I agree. It's real difficult to keep your assignment.
I thought all my guys jumped off sides. I was like, what is going on? Oh my god.
45.
No way. This guy is Favrain.
Flag on the play. Let's listen to the call.
Number 99.
I was offsides too.
The penalty is declined.
It's the end of the third quarter. The Saints currently enjoying a small advantage.
Bad series of events.
14-7.
Need to get the ball back. Run out that clock with Mr. Ricky Running Williams.
Go! Set! Green! 43!
Dumps it off. Redford was looking for the ball, but it falls.
Nice little even time of possession there.
No gain on the play. Ball on the 29.
Right side, right! Check him! Over there! Set! Get over there!
2 seconds and I pass. You can get a pass off in 2
Gets
seconds.
it off. Incomplete, and that's the second incompletion.
They've ran 2 plays and it's been 4 seconds. That's
Antonio
like
Freeman put his
unheard of.
fingerprints on the pigskin, but is unable to make the catch. That's gotta frustrate.
Oh, without question, Peter. You can see that he's frustrated down there, but that's a catch you just have to make.
If it hits your hands, you gotta go.
Just gets it off.
They've gotta go for it here on 4th down to try and make up some points.
What do you think they're gonna do? They're gonna kick a field goal.
Think you're getting this free? I don't think so. Run, watch the run.
Forget there's a way to pump up the crowd in this. That's not it.
Look over there!
There's the kick. Penalty marker down on the play. Let's listen to the call.
Offside. Lined up in the neutral zone. Number 93 on the defense. 5-yard penalty.
What?
Aaron Howard was whistled for that one. And the
That
neutral
was
zone is an area
baloney.
to the left of the ball that extends across the field. You can't be in that area at the start of the play, and that's why they threw the
Who
flag.
the hell was offsides? Penalties are gonna kill me. I feel like this is like the real Saints team from last week. They're gonna make it now. Pissed.
Puts 3 on the board.
Ryan
What kind of
Long
crap is that?
executes a nice medium-range kick for 3 points.
The Packers cut it close, but it's still anybody's game. The score, 14-10. Longwell will kick this one away. Good kick here. Morton fields it deep. Will make the tackle on the return.
The Saints
All right, let's see if I can see a couple first downs here.
anybody's game. This is an important drive.
And I got the guy that can do it.
Will start at the 32-yard line.
March it in. Right out right. Down. You got motion, man. Right out right.
Take that down to the 2-minute warning. Ooh, I broke that 100-yard mark.
Second down, 7 yards to go.
See, I wish that at least they did put there was like some games where you could actually pick a play that would like speed waste the clock. I think that was like the early Madams before they did the transition to like the clock management. The speed wasting.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. The Saints currently enjoying a slight advantage, but it's anybody's game. 14-10. 2 minutes on the game clock.
Right. Down. Yo, get him.
This This is a tremendous average to have.
Man, they're playing me well. Might have to do a little passing here to get this first.
First time out and stop the clock.
Dude, I'm running the classic off-tackle play.
It's only a few feet, but you ain't going nowhere.
Oh man, this does not look great. All right, Ricky.
Gets upfield. Nice ball.
Ricky!
Look at how well they rush the ball.
That's pretty much gonna seal that for me. That's what, 2 timeouts? 1 left. I can burn what?
The Packers
Minute
stop the clock
20?
and use their second timeout.
I pretty much got this.
1 minute, 47 seconds to go.
Oh man. Staying bounds. Whew, I was a little too fast there.
The Packers all timeout.
But I tell you what, when you have an injured player and you have the lead late in the 4th quarter, you sit on it. And it's about time.
5 yards to go. Timeout on the field.
Ball at the 43-yard line.
Watch for the run. Pick him up.
Get that first.
Okay,
All
this
right.
stat here is where you can see how well he protects the ball. No fumbles, it is great protection. You
And
can't-
that looks like a victory. 4. Easy in Brothers Word Gaming, the New Orleans Saints. Yeah, I'm gonna end this one on that one. I ain't gonna put no more into it. It's been a rough day for the kid here, so hope everyone that stopped by enjoyed a little Friday Night Football on BFSN Brothers Forge Sports Network, bringing you some great fun and hits. You know, you can catch us next week. We'll be switching up games finally. I think we're going to play some fun wrestling. Player of the game is Joe Horn. I like it, dude. He did. He was clutch. He caught that touchdown. But we're going to be playing some fun games. We're going to keep this up probably indefinitely because, you know, we have a lot of fun doing it. If I wasn't hurt, I would have been a maniac about this stream, but, you know, it is what it is. So we got a little bit of separation in the clock. I'm going to end that right here, guys. Boom. Ricky Williams, Joe Horn, and the Saints coming through for old injured EZ here. It's about time for me to get some ice, baby, on this back anyways, my friends. So I hope you enjoyed. Rolando, I hope you popped in and caught some of the fun. Because, you know, I'm glad you picked these games for us and stuff. So, it's going to be a week or so before we get back to a football, but I want to switch it up to 2K2. NFL 2K2, keep that NFL season going long. You know, we'll probably play about a couple weeks on that since it's just football season, you know, having that kind of fun time. So, who are your picks? Who are your 2002, I guess, roster players, picks, all that good stuff? Really shut down the Favre. He did throw that touchdown, though. Got to give it to him. Actually, they rushed not too bad either. It was just that man right there, Ricky Running Williams. Man, almost a first down a carry. That's pretty solid. Even got 4 for 7 with Blake there with a touchdown. That was fun, dude. This was a good game. Joe Horn, he's who I favored. I just kind of went out him, so, you know, had a lot of fun. Thanks for joining us, tuning in, you know, all that good stuff. But that is it. That's it for me today, man. I'm done. So we'll catch you next time. Catch everything we're doing. Check out our football streams this weekend. Mr. C does some great Madden live streams. He does a lot of fantasy picks. That guy knows some good stuff about that FanDuel fantasy football, you know. I think I'm alright, but that guy's real dialed in. We'll be doing our Tuesday, Top Shelf Tuesday stream with Albert Odyssey. We are to the nitty gritty. We got maybe 2 streams. I don't think I can do it all in one. So we got 2 streams left on that. awesome. We've got more Friday night stuff coming on, and then we've got the big one, Fear the Forge. October is approaching quickly. We love the October here, so we're gonna hit you with all sorts of fun content and have just a fantastic time. So once again, Brothers Forge Gaming, Easy,